Hello, kids. Josh here again, and once again, it is the Bible, and this is an atheist point of view. Where I, the atheist, am reading from the New International Version of the Bible, from cover to cover, one chapter at a time, one chapter per video, for the simple fact that it makes me laugh my ass off. Now, I know I haven't been online for like about a week and a half, something like that. I've been busy. Still, you need to tell me if it sounds better since I have a different camera now, okay? Good. Now, of course, before I go on, we need the bumper music. Alright. And where I left off, this was Numbers 9. Yes, I'm well aware I need to shave. Hold on. Okay. The paraphrase is, the Passover. Verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses in the desert of Sinai in the first month of the second year after they came out of Egypt. Spoke to him. Yo, Moses! Yo, what's going on? He said, have the Israelites celebrate the Passover at the appointed time. Celebrate it at the appointed time at twilight on the 14th day of this month in accordance with all its rules and regulations. Did they have a rest too? Alright, verse 4. So Moses told the Israelites to celebrate the Passover, and they did so in the desert of Sinai at twilight on the 14th day of the first month. That month was... okay. The Israelites did everything just as the Lord commanded Moses, of course. Moses and only Moses. Okay, verse 6. But some of them could not celebrate the Passover on that day because they were ceremonially unclean on account of a dead body. It must suck to be a mortician then. They just shun the whole time. You touched a dead body! That's my job! So they came to Moses and Aaron and that same day and said to Moses, we have become unclean because of a dead body. But why should we be kept from presenting the Lord's offering with the other Israelites at the appointed time? Because they all had watches synchronized. No, sundials synchronized. Verse 8, Moses answered them, wait until I find out what the Lord commands concerning you. Verse 9, Then the Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites when any of you or your descendants are unclean because of a dead body. No morticians are allowed, or are away on a journey. They must still celebrate the Lord's Passover. Alright, verse 11, they are to celebrate on the 14th day of the second month at twilight. They are to eat the lamb together with unleavened bread and bitter herbs. Basically, you're supposed to have a meal that tastes like shit. Verse 12. They must not leave any of it until morning or break any of its bones. When they celebrate the Passover, they must follow all the regulations. But if a man who is ceremonially clean and not on a journey fails to celebrate the Passover, that person must be cut off from his people because he did not present the Lord's offering at the appointed time. The man will bear the consequences of his sin. Bear the consequences, you bastard! Alright, verse 14. An alien living among you who wants to celebrate the Lord's Passover must do so in accordance with rules and regulations. Quick! Rule book! Rough! Still flag on the field. We have an alien here. What are the rules and regulations on this ship? You must have the same regulations for the alien and the native born. Alright, next paraphrase. The cloud above the tabernacle. Oh, goody. It's the next world in Mario Brothers. Okay. Verse 15. On the day the tabernacle, the tent of the testimony, was set up, a cloud covered it. From evening until morning, the cloud above the tabernacle looked like fire. Yeah, definitely a portal to the next level on Mario Brothers. Verse 16, this is how it continued to be. The cloud covered, and at night it looked like fire. Verse 17, whenever the cloud lifted from above the tent, the Israelites set out. Whenever the cloud settled, the Israelites encamped. Encamped even. They didn't just camp, they encamped. That means they camped while they were camping. Verse 18, at the Lord's command the Israelites set out, and at his command they encamped. As long as the clouds stayed over the tabernacle, they remained in camp. Stay in camp. We are in camp mode. Verse 19, when the cloud remained over the tabernacle a long time, the Israelites obeyed the Lord's order and did not set out. Sometimes the cloud was over the tabernacle only a few days. As the Lord commanded, they would encamp. Encamp! Can you uncamp? Someone's going to leave, you know? They're no longer encamping, they're uncamping. If they camp again, they're going to recamp. Encamp, and then at his command they would set out. Sometimes the cloud stayed only from evening till morning. Sometimes it just chilled out. Sometimes it brought beer. Sometimes the cloud was smoking weed, and it was two clouds. Sometimes it was a really groovy cloud. Whenever the cloud stayed over the tabernacle for 2 days, or a month, or a year, the Israelites would remain in camp and not set out. But when it lifted, they would set out. The life revolves around the cloud. Verse 23, at the Lord's command they encamped, and at the Lord's command they set out. They obeyed the Lord's order in accordance with his command through Moses. Encamp. Can't just say camp, no. Well, kids, once again, this is Josh, and this has been the Bible and an Atheist Point of View.